Hi, passionate Rangers FC fans. Welcome to Rangers Update, your dedicated source for all things Rangers. Before we dive in, we want to express our gratitude for your unwavering support. If you bleed blue, don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, and let's strengthen our community. Now, let's get into the latest updates. A hearty welcome to our new followers. Your backing means the world to us. WATP, let's get to the news. Alright, mate. The buzz around Ibrox is reaching fever pitch because the latest name making the rounds in Glasgow is none other than Victor Torp. Aye, that's right. The Danish midfield maestro has reportedly landed in Scotland to become the new commander of the Rangers engine room. The whispers began early this morning when a few eagle-eyed fans spotted someone suspiciously resembling Torp at Glasgow Airport, bundled up in a navy coat, trying to keep things low-key. But ye ken how quick Rangers fans are. One picture hit social media, and suddenly the whole of Govan is talking. Folk are saying this could be the move that redefines the balance in the middle of the park, giving the team that creative spark they've been sorely missing. It's not official yet, but from what we're hearing inside the club, the deal's pretty much done. Personal terms agreed, medical passed, and just the announcement left to go. This one feels real, and it's got supporters dreaming of a new era under the blue lights of Ibrox, where the midfield finally gets the general it's been crying out for all season long. Now, let's talk about what kind of player Rangers might actually be getting here. Victor Torp isn't just another name on a list or some random European experiment. This lad has pedigree. Coming through the Danish system, he's been turning heads for his ability to dictate tempo, play those killer through balls, and lead the press with absolute authority. Picture a mix of grit and grace. A player who's not afraid to get stuck in, but who also sees the game 2 steps ahead. That's exactly what the Light Blues have been crying out for. Since the departure of key figures in midfield over the last few seasons, Rangers have lacked that steady heartbeat, someone to control matches instead of just reacting to them. Torp's arrival, if confirmed, could mean a return to that swaggering, assertive style that fans remember from the glory days. And honestly, judging by the clips doing the rounds online, this boy can strike a ball. The thought of him linking up with Cantwell or feeding the wings for a Morello-style finisher is enough to make Ibrox roar again. Of course, transfers like this don't happen without a bit of drama, and the chatter from Denmark is that Torp had a few other suitors sniffing around before the Rangers came calling. There were murmurs of interest from Germany, maybe even a sneaky approach from a mid-table English side, but apparently, the pull of playing in front of 50,000 roaring Glaswegians was too strong to resist. You can't blame him, really. The atmosphere at Ibrox on a European night is something else. Players talk about it for years after they've left. So maybe that's part of the draw. A chance to be part of something historic, not just another cog in a machine. If all goes well, this could be one of those moves we look back on and say, aye, that's when the midfield finally clicked again. Rangers have been crying out for a player who can blend creativity with steel, and from the sound of things, Victor Torp might just be that perfect storm waiting to happen. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, because the Scottish Premiership is no walk in the park, even for technically gifted players. We've seen lads come up here from big European leagues and struggle with the physicality, the weather, the pace, even the relentless pressure from fans and media. Torp's going to need to hit the ground running, no question about it. Still, there's something different about this signing. You can sense the excitement in the air, that mix of hope and curiosity that only happens when a fresh face arrives with real promise. If the coaching staff can harness his strengths, that vision, that passing range, that composure under fire, we could be looking at a player who not only stabilizes the midfield but elevates the entire team's rhythm. The challenge will be blending in quickly, especially with a squad still adjusting to tactical tweaks and the new season's demands. But if Torp's mentality is as sharp as his technique, he'll not just survive, he'll thrive. Inside sources are already whispering about how the manager sees him fitting into the setup. Apparently, he's expected to sit deep, almost like a conductor, pulling strings while freeing up the more attacking players to push forward. Think of it as a modern twist on the classic holding midfielder, someone who doesn't just break up play but also builds it. It's a role Rangers have struggled to fill consistently since the likes of Davis started winding down. There's also talk that Torp might take over set-piece duties, which could add another dangerous dimension to Rangers' game. Corners, free kicks, Even long-range efforts. This lad has a whip on him. If he adapts to the tempo and builds chemistry with the lads around him, this could be the foundation of something seriously special. The timing feels perfect too, with the title race heating up and fans desperate for someone to grab the game by the scruff of the neck. Could Torp be that man? Many are starting to believe it. Now, you can feel the buzz around the city, can't you? Every pub, every supporter's bus, every late-night chat show, everyone's talking about Victor Torp. It's got that same energy as when the club brought in a player who made folk dream big again. Rangers supporters, for all their passion, don't just want effort. They want elegance, leadership, and someone who bleeds blue on the pitch. And if early impressions are anything to go by, Torp's got that fire in his belly. You can already imagine him in that royal blue strip, arms wide open after a long-range screamer against Celtic. That's the kind of vision driving the excitement. Whether he turns out to be a cult hero or just another name on the list depends on how quickly he settles and how the team gels around him. But one thing's for sure, the city's talking, and when Glasgow talks, it means something big's about to happen. The anticipation hasn't died down one bit, and as the hours tick closer to an official announcement, the rumors just keep getting louder. Some say he's already had a private training session at Auchenhowie. Others claim he's been spotted house hunting in the West End. Whatever the truth is, one thing's certain, Rangers don't bring a player in quietly unless they mean business. The timing of this move feels calculated, like a statement of intent both domestically and in Europe. Bringing in a midfielder like Torp isn't just about filling a gap, it's about setting a tone. He's the kind of player that makes teammates raise their game, the kind that forces opponents to think twice before pressing too high. The management knows what they're doing here. After a few inconsistent spells in midfield, this could be the balance they've been searching for. And if Torp hits the form we've seen glimpses of in Denmark, the rest of the league better start watching their backs, because Rangers might just have found their missing link. Let's be honest, though, the expectations are sky high, and that can be a double-edged sword. We've seen fans pin all their hopes on a single signing before, only for things to fizzle out under the pressure. But this time, there's a sense of calm optimism. Maybe it's because Torp isn't coming in as a flashy name, but as a proven worker, a player who earns respect with consistency, not just flair. He's not coming to be a celebrity, he's coming to graft. Word is, he's the first on the training pitch and the last to leave, which tells you everything about his mentality. That kind of attitude fits right into the Rangers' ethos: hard work, discipline, pride. And that's what supporters want to see. If he can bring stability, vision, and the odd goal from distance, he'll win over the Ibrox faithful in no time. The league's physical, the refereeing's unpredictable, and the rivalry's relentless. But that's exactly what makes it beautiful. Victor Torp might just fall in love with it. There's also the tactical curiosity. How will he blend with the existing setup? The gaffer's been experimenting lately, trying to balance creativity with defensive solidity. Torp's versatility might just be the answer. He's comfortable sitting deep, but he can surge forward when the space opens up. That duality could transform Rangers' transitions, making them faster, sharper, and harder to read. Fans have been craving that for months. Plus, with players like Cantwell and Lawrence roaming ahead, having someone calm and composed behind them gives everyone freedom to express. This isn't just a signing for now. It's a signing that could shape the next few seasons. The club seems to be thinking long-term, building a core that can compete on multiple fronts. And Torp, with his experience and vision, could be the glue that holds it all together. It's exciting, mate. There's no other word for it. As the dust settles on all the rumors and speculation, one thing remains clear. Something special might be brewing in the blue half of Glasgow. You can sense that mix of pride and patience in the air, the kind that only comes when fans believe the club's finally getting things right. Victor Torp's name might not have been on everyone's radar a few weeks ago, but if he adapts quickly, he could become the heartbeat of this new Rangers side. From the training pitch to matchday lights, every touch will be under the microscope, every pass measured against expectation. But that's football in Glasgow. Pressure makes legends. And if this lad's got the bottle for it, he could carve his name into Rangers history. For now, we wait. But deep down, every supporter knows, this feels different. This feels like the beginning of something. And if Victor Torp truly is the man to command the middle, then maybe, just maybe, the road back to glory starts right here, right now, under the floodlights of Ibrox. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to get all the exclusive news about Rangers FC. Don't overlook any details about your beloved team. It's crucial for Rangers FC fans. Internationally, speculation is rife regarding how Dyk's profile might evolve under Rangers' platform, with insiders suggesting that success in Scotland could elevate his visibility on larger stages, including European competitions and potential national team implications. Fans are eager to imagine scenarios where he scores crucial goals against continental opposition, further enhancing his reputation and, by extension, the club's stature. Rumors hint that Rangers' scouting and coaching staff have considered not only immediate tactical fit, but also long-term potential, evaluating how Dyk's style of play could translate to different levels of competition. Analysts are dissecting previous performances, aerial duels, finishing stats, and positional intelligence to predict how he might influence outcomes, while supporters engage in spirited debates, sharing videos, statistics, and animated predictions. The conversation extends beyond footballing ability, with discussions about leadership, adaptability, and psychological resilience coming to the forefront, emphasizing the holistic approach taken in evaluating his fit. Social media thrives on these narratives, with every update and teaser treated as evidence to support or challenge expectations. The cumulative effect is an atmosphere thick with anticipation, curiosity, and speculation, where every rumor is amplified and every analysis adds to a growing sense of collective excitement surrounding Dyk's potential impact at Rangers, making him an instant focal point in the broader football conversation. Even as the first glimpses of training sessions with Dykes emerge, speculation intensifies about how quickly he will adjust to the club's style and integrate with teammates on match days. Rumors suggest that Van Bronckhorst is carefully managing his introduction, balancing the need for immediate impact with the desire to ensure chemistry and cohesion, which could determine the long-term success of the signing. Fans debate minute details, from passing combinations to movement off the ball, imagining how Dyk's aerial dominance will complement wingers, midfield runners, and fellow forwards. Analysts highlight potential matchups, set-piece scenarios, and tactical tweaks, while supporters flood online forums with predictions, mock lineups, and strategic suggestions, creating a living dialogue that evolves with each new snippet of news. Beyond performance, whispers suggest that Dyk's professionalism and attitude in training sessions could serve as a model, inspiring the squad to raise standards and approach every fixture with renewed focus. The excitement is contagious, as each update, however small, is dissected and amplified, reinforcing the sense that this transfer represents more than an addition to the squad. It's a story in motion, a narrative of ambition, and a catalyst for conversations that will dominate Scottish football discourse for weeks, perhaps months, to come. Ultimately, the rumor mill surrounding Lyndon Dyk's move to Rangers has created a narrative that extends beyond goals, tactics, or financial implications. It has become a focal point for imagination, debate, and anticipation. Supporters are enthralled, pundits are engaged, and rivals are alert, all feeding into a swirl of speculation that amplifies the sense of impact surrounding this transfer. From potential European heroics to domestic dominance, from tactical experimentation to cultural influence, every angle is dissected, debated, and celebrated online, creating an almost cinematic atmosphere around Dyk's integration. Rumors about his first appearances, expected goals, influence on squad morale, and effect on rival strategies circulate relentlessly, highlighting how a single signing can transform narratives and expectations. The excitement isn't confined to Ibrox. It reverberates across Scottish football, affecting betting markets, fan forums, media coverage, and even discussions among neutral supporters. The story is far from over, and each passing day adds new layers of speculation and intrigue, reinforcing the perception that Lyndon Dyk's arrival isn't merely a transfer. It's an event, a statement of intent, and a catalyst for conversations that will shape the trajectory of Rangers' season, making him a player whose impact will be felt immediately and whose presence will be dissected long into the future. Greetings, fans. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as it's greatly appreciated by Rangers FC. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay tuned.